Good morning, people. Good morning. Yes, and lavender's with me too. Bye bye. Have a good day. Good day. Sawa. Yeah, he's living too. He does the grounds. His English is better than he can speak more English than I can speak in Rwanda. Muraho. Yeah. Good morning, people. Good morning. Today is Saturday, December 14th, 2024. The time is it's about 7:20. 5:20 in the morning. Can hear the birds sing. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yes, many of you know I'm very sentimental. I'm very, very sentimental people. So I want to give my thanks. I'm here in Rwanda, and there are several anniversaries. Yesterday, well, first, give my thanks that I'm here in Rwanda, and it has been a ride. But I want to give thanks to Rwanda, its people, its institutions. Hey, hello, viewers. Yeah, so you can see little Labby. Say hello. Say hello, Labby. Hello, Labby. Oh, I feel tired already. Yeah, I just want to give my thanks. There are different anniversaries, and I want to give my thanks. New things, give thanks. People jogging. Yeah, one thing with Rwanda, people get up and jog. Mostly the guys. Yeah, it's all the same. Remember back in America, in New York City, I used to get up early and walk to the park with my babies. Remember that, guys? Yeah, you have dedicated joggers here in Rwanda. Yep. So more power to the people here in Rwanda who are people who get up early. Waraho.
Bravo.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi. They get up and take care of business. Yeah. What a ride. So, yeah, they walk fast here. The people here, they walk fast. Well, maybe I'm just getting older. It's all good. It's all good anyhow. Yeah, I want to give thanks. And let's look at here. Yeah, I can walk and show in front of me and talk, you know. So I'll do that. Well, I want to give my thanks. I'm here for a year this month. I was in Rwanda, December 3. And interesting, December 3 of this year, 2024, Lavender had his hair cut. So the vet, they got his hair done. He had a full grooming. And that was the day that I actually landed here in Rwanda. And then earlier this week, either the 8th or the 9th of this month in December, another anniversary that I would find my home that I'm living in now. Yep, I saw many places that day, and I think the day before, fiascos. But the place that I saw just before the place that I signed the lease was a really nice pad. Yeah, this man owned it, a Rwandan, but he's living in Switzerland. And yeah, you can tell he likes the good life. Yeah, he had a nice pad. I really wanted his place. He had a nice place. He had an area in his home that looked like a nest. Yeah, it looked real cool. He had a hammock. Oh, I want so bad. But it was a little bit more money, actually. And I wound up not getting it. Well, I do like you. But, before you came by, you're the first person that came by to see it. But someone called me before you came, and they promised me extra money for my place every month, and in euros. So I really like it. I would give it to you. Morning. It's the man with the helmet. He had a really nice helmet. Yeah, I wondered when he gave me the place where he got it. They ran out of that, the one that I wanted. But I got it in black somewhere else. It's today, but I got it. So yeah, meet all types of people here in life, whether you're in Rwanda or not. Meet all types of people. We're gonna go down this road. So yeah, you meet all people along the way in life. This journey, the spirit journey that I'm on, it goes up and down. And these were the first birds that I mean, not these specific birds, but the breed of the species of bird. Yeah, when I arrived in Rwanda, I stayed at a nice hotel, and I arrived in the evening. My plane landed at 7:36 p.m., and I probably got settled in my hotel around 10. And I awakened around 4 o'clock to these birds. And they were like going back and forth. And it got faster and faster and louder, the chirps. And I thought they were in my room at the hotel. I never heard such noise, such sounds before. And it sounded like it was coming from my apartment, my room. So I got scared initially. Then I found out that they're birds. Yeah, so I had a very, very long flight. I was tired. I had many things to do for that day. Yeah. So, yeah, I remember that. So anyways, so I did arrive December 3, 2023. And then, let's see, the anniversaries. Yes, I mentioned December 3. And then I found the apartment December 8th, 8th or 9th. And then the 13th, which was yesterday, December 13th, 2023, I would sign the lease. Yeah, I was to move in January 1st, but I actually moved in January 5. But either way, yeah. So I moved in. So I signed the lease, and boy, what a busy day that was. Yeah, I had someone to assist me, like a driver. He actually was very essential in uh, going to the banks, going to other establishments, looking for apartment. Yeah, he was actually very essential. So, yeah, so December 13th, I signed the lease. And I had a lot of transactions, financial transactions to do. I had to pay the real estate agent, had to get the money. Yeah, it's a lot of business. And I was running low of funds. Oh, yeah, that's partly why. Well, that was the reason why I held back. I had to handle an extremely urgent financial matter back in New York. And I couldn't avoid it, people. Couldn't avoid it. So, let me turn it on. Yeah, I couldn't avoid it. So I made my reservations, a round trip ticket back to America. Round trip ticket from Rwanda to New York, back to Rwanda. A fiasco. Oh God. It gave me an I see now what happened. The money aspect, the card. The money didn't go through, but it acted like the transaction went through. I printed out like an e-ticket, my itinerary, and everything failed. Everything. So I was to have a trip on Air France. There's no Air France that comes here. How could that have happened? But it happened. And I think I still have the paperwork. Yeah, I used the hotel's printer. It gave me a whole itinerary. I think I did it, maybe it was a one way I was going to, or whatever what it was. Either way, it didn't work. I leave the hotel 1 year ago today. Early morning, I was to have a 6 o'clock, 6 in the morning flight, and get to the airport. The hotel had a van. They provide free transportation to the airport and back, which is really nice of them. They also, let's see, yes, I get here real early to the airport, and then to find out, I hand them back my paperwork. It's just that we don't have any flights this time, and we don't have an airport. We don't, we don't. This airport doesn't even. What do you call it? Airlines doesn't even stop here in Rwanda. I said, but this is what hinted me, and I paid. Well, there was an agent at the bank. The agent at the airport, the bank that I used, and there's something wrong with my card. Yeah, from bad to worse. I didn't know what to do at one point. I remember because there's flights. There's no morning flights out of Rwanda. They said they're all in the evening. They said no flight. I said, but this airlines, it printed it. This airlines doesn't come here. I don't know what to tell you. But the next flight is in the evening, I think around 6 p.m. or something. So I have 12 hours. I remember sitting down at the front of the airport. The airport is very small. So bench, sat down, and I was moping. I was stuck. I have I have to get back to the States. I need a flight out. I'm low on funds. My card's not working. So I just felt defeated. And I said, what am I going to do? So I'm sitting there. As I'm sitting there, a young man, very well dressed, Rwandan, sees me. I said, what's wrong? He spoke English very well. What's wrong? And how could I help you? And he seemed genuinely concerned at first. See how your perception could get discolored because of past experiences. Some people are people, and he was one of them. So I told him. He said, come with me. At first I thought he was like a security high official or something. I mean, I don't want to say high official, but so I thought he was some type of official. But no, he had like some room that he worked out from. But I figured exactly where he brought me. But I told him what was going on. And he had a friend. He says, I have a friend who is a travel agent. Let me call him, and I think he can help you. So, yeah, this friend of his came, and with his, like they have like a card machine, he can generate a ticket for me. He said, how'd he go? Yeah, he generated a ticket, and it turned out that I think there was an bank agent there at the airlines. And that's what the money never came out of my account. So he arranged for a ticket to go to America, and I was able to pay him. I think they corrected the error that was on my card. Oh, I got that. Yeah. So I get to this. Yeah, so I'm at the airport, and the trip won't be until the evening. So I stayed there. And you know what else? That assistant that worked there at the airport, I mean, he made sure that I got on that flight. Oh, yeah. I was just scared by this. I was scared. He said, don't worry. And I think he carried my bags. He was a really, really big helper. His name is Alphonse. Yeah, not gonna give his last name. But Alphonse, thank you. He went out of his way, made sure that I was okay while I waited at the airport. Maraho. There you go. He made sure that I was safe, I was taken care of. He was essential. And he saw to it that I got on the plane. He escorted me. Inga. Yeah. My baby. Baby. Baby.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
It's children.
Yes. Yeah. The good people here. Yeah. 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 So they're good people. Just want to say that. They're like security, you know. These two ladies, they're like security. You know, they're like like peace officers. They walk around, make sure everybody's in. You know, I've never seen anything negative with them, but the presence are there in the markets and things like that. And I had to go to them before when I was being followed. Remember that incident? I was being followed, me and another lady, on this road. You stay in there. So he was trying to get out laughing. I'm so protective over him. Hey, little baby. Yeah, you bad boy. You bad boy. You bad boy. I love my baby. So anyways, let me change hands. Oh, wow. So, yeah, this I found was essential. I was just one of many people, well, actually, it wasn't a lot of people out there at that time. He could have just sit and watch me in despair. I just felt defeated, and I can't hide my feelings, you know. If I'm upset, you know it. I was moping. I didn't know what to do. So, but Alphonse, I love you, Alphonse. You know, he is Rwanda's best. Okay. And I'm so glad that I met him. Yeah. Without him, I don't know how I would have gotten home and got back. He basically held my hand, carried my bags, and ensured that I got on the right plane. He watched out for me. And he explained that many years ago, he needed help. Something happened to him. And he knew how he felt. And so when he saw me, he knew I needed help and felt compelled to find out what was wrong. Yeah. It could have been anything while I was moping around. I was just sitting there. I just didn't know what to do. My card wasn't working. No ticket. I didn't know how to fix the problem. And there was no flight out until the evening. So a big thank you to Rwanda's best. Yes, there are some quality people here. But there are some quality people here. And so, you know, I'm very sentimental. As many of you know, I'm very sentimental. And when I feel thanks are needed, give it. And I feel the universe hears. I think the universe always hears words of thanks from the heart. And yes, I sent him a text message this morning. Yeah, early this morning to thank him. Yeah. So I feel good. And yeah, I want to also the person who wrote up the ticket, yeah, his friend, and thank him. Yeah, I've contacted both gentlemen earlier in the year. Yeah, just let them know that I'm still here in Rwanda and to thank them. Oh, and I contacted them again when I got an email from the U.S. Embassy here in Rwanda. Yeah, I signed up this program. Yeah, and I did it in America, I think. I forget. Either, yeah, just before I left. What you can do, people, this is very important for anybody who's traveling out of the country, whether permanently or temporarily. See, I didn't want what happened. Remember, about a year or so ago, these African people in Ukraine, it was a war going to, we're not supposed to say that word, that happenings in Ukraine, and people were fleeing the country, and the African students, Maraho, the African students were stuck there, and they tried to make it sound like a racial thing. No, it wasn't no racial thing. Every nation supports its own, right? These were students, and their government did not get in contact with their fellow citizens and told them to flee or whatever provisions. And so I remembered that incident. So I said, I'm not going to have that happen to me and blame the race card. Okay, I'm in Africa. Well, they could say, well, I'm not a national, okay? I'm not a Rwandan national. But I hope. So I registered, online at the for the U.S. Embassy. You give them your particulars, your name, passport number, what else? I think telephone number, email, yeah. So that in an emergency, you're registered. And what they do, they'll send you a notification via email, most likely. And so if it's a problem, hey, get the F out of there. Yeah, see, I'm not going to be stupid. Don't be stupid when you travel. Try not to be. This, when you don't know, you don't know. And I'm not a traveler. Yes, I am overseas now, but I'm not a traveler. I'm a homebody. But I decided to leave America a year ago. And I didn't want to look stupid and use excuses or the race card when it's not a race issue. You expect a country to have you leave an area before its own? No. And see, this is important, people. Some nations love their own, okay? Europeans love their own. Whatever national, they protect their citizens when they're abroad. And again, they have a system that already in place. And any nation could have the same, a similar system wherever we are, whatever what nation. So you're in various countries, if you're from, various places in Africa or various places in Asia or Latin America, etc., etc., etc. Have a system in place. When nationals go overseas, vacation, or their job is abroad, some system in place in case there's an emergency to have your citizens get out. Okay? In these West African countries, I'm sure they have it, right? They were under, West Africa was under colonialism, and they know about the system. But these students failed to do that. And I wasn't going to be one of those stupid immigrants or whatever, what my status is. I'm a retiree here. So I didn't want something like that, and then I'd be looking sad. No. So the point of me mentioning that, well, I got a notice from them, an email, and it's, and I rechecked it too to make sure that it's still in operation, and it is. I called them. Eh, so, yeah, so warn me about this virus thing. Yeah, yeah, they said that the embassy is closed and that people will be working in their home because to protect the workers there from the virus thing. War virus, something like that. Yeah. So, you see how it works, people? It's not race, it's about knowledge. And knowledge can protect you, okay? And having connections, you have to get connected. And it was just by chance that this young man see me at the airport and rescued me from my despair. He had connections and he helped me unselfishly. He had nothing to gain, nothing. And he explained what happened. This guy was top dressed. He looked sharp. I thought he was some official, high official. I don't know what his title is, but he was a youth, looked very young. And he didn't do a damn thing for me. But he said, I remember, when I looked at you, he said, remember how I felt. Hello. He said, I remember how I felt. And so I felt I had to help you. That's it. Watched over me the whole day. You know, he would leave and come back, make sure I'm okay. He carried my bags to the plane. I checked it in. He let me know when to check it in and all that. Yeah, because again, I didn't have a ticket, remember? So when his friend came, everything was done quickly, efficiently. Oh, and to top it off, his friend, I apologize for not remembering his name, but this is what he said. Okay, so only a one-way ticket was generated rather than a round trip, because I didn't know when I would be back. I thought I only would be away for maybe 2 days, and that was it. No, fate would have it. I'm going to show the camera up front. Yes, this is beautiful Rwanda. The roads are like this, you know, the side roads and everything, the dirt roads, all over the island. I mean, not the island. I keep calling it an island. This is not an island. We're surrounded by many nations, with that Uganda, Tanzania, Congo, uh, Burundi. Yeah, we're surrounded. We're in Central Africa, uh, East Central Africa. That's corn and Anna. Yeah. So, yeah, so what his friend did, his friend, he generates the ticket, and that's when to take my bags once I had the ticket, and I checked in my bags. I checked in my bags. Yeah, I'm just looking where I'm going. Yeah, I don't like to put people, show people's faces. But I hope. Yeah, I still try to protect the people's privacy. I don't show their face. Unless they come and walk up to me and they do something, you know. And for my protection, I want, because some situations could have been, so it was for my protection too. Who's in front of me. But anyway, he said, what I'll do for you, he says, look, when you're ready to return home, contact me. They have a thing called WhatsApp. It's an app. You can have it in any country. You could be from any country. It's an app. And you got to put on your phone. Turn it on. And you can call, you can video, video conference, video call, everything. Texting. And the connection is surprisingly extremely clear. It's clear for overseas, but for local calls, it could not go on, you know. It's really weird. You could call overseas and you sound like you're right next to that person. But for local calls, it doesn't seem to work as efficient, okay? But anyway, his friend said, look, he says, you're good for it. Call me when you're ready to leave America. I'll get you a ticket. And when you get back, you'll handle, you know, the bill then. But don't worry about it. You're good for it. I know you're good for it. And don't worry. And he was good to his game. I had to leave. Well, I got stuck in New York. I got sick. I had COVID. I had fainted at my mom's place. And we both caught COVID. Yeah. I arrived in America, let's see, on a Friday evening around 5:30, and it was getting dark. And I couldn't, since things were closed or closing at that time, I said, okay, I'll finish it on Saturday. I get up early Saturday morning, take care of business. Well, get in the camera. Well, I arrived. Well, I saw family. Family picked me up, and thank you for that help, family member. They picked me up at the airport. It was very nice of them. I didn't know they were going to be there. It was nice because I let them know that I had to come back. Yeah, I did. When I left America to Rwanda, I kept it secret for various reasons, and I explained to them why I did later on. So coming back, I let them know, and I had to stay at Mama's. So that Saturday morning, I go to the place where I have to reconcile, and they said they can't do anything for me. Come back on Monday. You know, go to your branch Monday. They'll be able to handle your full transaction. So I do, and they weren't able to. They handled half of the problem. I did it all fixed. Yeah. So that was like on a Monday. They handled half of the problem. Good morning. And then Tuesday, I had to go somewhere on Tuesday. It rained. No. It rained on me that Monday. Yeah, I was there Monday. It rained on me, and I feel funny. Got to be careful here. It's damp. Look at that. Is that beautiful? Got to be careful here because it is slippery. Look how beautiful that is. Yeah, I'm going on the north side of the hill. I love the north. So anyways, it rained on me, and I had gone and get some fast food takeout. Yes, I like fast food takeout, Chinese food. I do. Okay, I have to be careful here. You have to be very careful. Whew. Go down here. Yeah, let me just get through here because this is dangerous. Okay. Whew. Is that beautiful? And that's my favorite lookout point. Yeah, so you know, I when I got home in the afternoon. Bravo. There you go. Bye bye.
mzuri.
Mm, yeah. So, yeah. So, um, I get home to eat my lunch. It was like maybe it's 4 o'clock, but it had rained on me, so I was a little damp. But I felt funny, so I just thought, okay, maybe I'm catching a little cold because it rained on me. I could even eat my food, and I love my food. Yeah, I love my food. Yeah, so I like looking at this. Yeah, these are the dirt roads. I call this Happy Street. I love Happy Street. Yeah, I call this Happy Street. So I meet a lot of interesting people, and the experiences are usually very, very positive. What else? So, oh, what was I saying? Yeah, so that Tuesday, the next morning, I was all snuggled up with my mom watching TV. Everything was good. And then a family member comes by. So now it's around maybe 6 p.m. What else? Yeah. And this person got sick. And I was rubbing their back to soothe them. And then all of a sudden something happens to me. Like in my head, I got all quiet and I blacked out. And I landed straight down. And I hit my face, my lip actually, on the corner of the table. And that broke my fall. I woke up when the collision hit from, yeah, it hurt. And we all go to the hospital. I mean, I didn't think anything, I didn't understand what happened to me. And we go to the hospital for the family member. I'm just thinking it was just one of those things that happened. I don't know what happened. The person at the hospital, when we got to the hospital, they got tested first. Before they got tested, I said, I should get tested. Make sure nothing's wrong with me. I tested later on. Yeah, I got tested later on that day. I mean, a couple of hours later. So their test results came in first. And I didn't take the COVID test. Yeah, but I guess because of age, tested the person for COVID. And it tested positive. And I was informed that person turned positive for COVID. And so I was advised to take it. I took the test, but the labs were closed. They said someone would contact you. So I had them, they asked for my contact information. So I gave them the place where I was staying, its phone number and address, in case they needed contact. Well, 2 days later, I get tested. I test positive for that virus. So I'm stuck in New York City. And that particular matter why I came. Hello. Whoa. Whoa. Almost slipped on mud. Yeah, you gotta be real careful here. Slippery. And you can fall big time. Yeah. So, yeah, so that's what happened. I tested positive, and I wound up staying for 2.5 weeks. What's supposed to be 2 days turned out 2.5 weeks. And that matter, it could have been over a week for it to resolve. Oops. Yep. So when it was time for me to get my flight back, Yeah, I actually was going to stay a full 3 weeks, but yeah, I get the message regarding my dogs. New Year's weekend. First on Thursday, New Year's week, I was told everything was fine. And then Friday, they want to change the food, maybe, they might eat a little better. Then it's something like a problem regarding the diet. Yeah, it's a problem. It was a serious one, it turned out. So I was going to leave on a Wednesday, but New Year's Day, New York time, it was like 4 o'clock New Year's Day in New York. And I get a message from the kennel that was handling my dogs. That is, my little Shih Tzu was in grave danger. Look at that. Boy, they're doing a lot of stuff here. They're redoing roads and they dump the dirt out here. Look at the sun. Good morning, sun in Rwanda. Yeah. So I was going to leave on a Wednesday, but I had to leave that Monday. Yep. I contacted my contact here and the travel agent. I said, emergency happened. I have to race back on your earliest flight back to Rwanda. So he arranged the trip. Yeah, things are very, very difficult. He was good. Everything worked out. He said you'll get an e-ticket. When you get to the airport, show them your cell phone and the ticket. Everything's done. So when I arrived in Rwanda the next day, we met up and I remember. We didn't know when he was going to arrive, and I had a lot of things to do. So I had an envelope to hand to him. I left it at the front desk at the hotel, and they were very helpful. Let me tell you, give you a plug for the hotel. It was, oh God, I could forget. Oh God, it'll come to me. It'll come to me. Well, the Hotel Lu. No, okay, it'll come to me. My apology. When I get excited, sometimes I get a brain fart. But they were very good, and they handed him the money in the envelope. And I contacted him later on to make sure he got the envelope and what was inside, and yes, he got it. I mean, that's taking a risk, putting currency in an envelope. And it worked out. And I thanked him. Yeah. So that's what happened. I know it was a big story, big story. Well, that's my story. Today is the anniversary that this drama happened to me. To do an emergency trip back to America. Yeah, I couldn't avoid it. I couldn't avoid it. Life happened to me. See that? Yeah, this is my favorite lookout. You're gonna see the sun. See? It's a yeah, yeah. That's it. Yeah, isn't it a beautiful sunrise? You can hear the birds and everything. But yeah, this is my favorite lookout point. It is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, and I've been on the other side here. It's a quiet little village. It's farming. I walked all the way to that building over there. It's a school. It's an American school. They have a lot of schools here in Rwanda. But yeah, this is my favorite lookout. Yeah, look at this. Wow, something. Yeah, so good morning, viewers. Yes, that's what happened to me here a year ago. A year ago today, several anniversaries. Well, one anniversary today. Today's when I left Rwanda on an emergency trip back to New York. Get COVID, stuck there for 2.5 weeks. My dog dies. Two of my dogs die. Third dog, Lavender, he's still recuperating. Say, say hello. Hello. Hi, Mama Bear. Baby Bear. A little baby bear. Yes, my little boy. I apologize. I can't remember the name of that hotel. That's embarrassing. But that's what happened to me. Anything could happen when you're going on a trip. Yeah, it's a learning experience, people. You learn a lot about situations. People who don't know you could become your savior. And people who you think you know, you know, it is what it is. But it's a learning experience. It keeps you humble. Yeah. This is very dangerous. I mean, it's slippery where it's wet. Yeah, one thing in Rwanda, when you're walking, you better look where you're going. I mean, you should always look where you're going, anywhere. But there's a lot more holes and pits and things and animals. Remember I did that video? And I was on this road. And could have gotten run over by these cows. Yeah, because the cows come here. We might even see them. Yeah, remember that? I was with Lavi, and I almost get kind of run over by these cows. The owners, yeah, I've seen them since, and I always say hello to them. They should be around here this time. So, so yeah. Hey, who's that? Antoine, girl, New York City misses you when you visiting doing meet up here. I don't know. Hey, it's good to hear from you. Thank you. Yeah, let me see if anybody else said something. Yeah, no. Yeah, thank you for the shout out there. Yeah, girl, I don't know when. I'm not planning on going to New York soon. If I can, hello. Yeah, I'm not planning on. But I do have family, and my mom's, my mom's is getting up there. My mom would be 96 in 2 months. She'd be 96 years old. And so eventually I probably have to go back, you know. But when I left New York, it was not my intention on ever returning, but I couldn't stop. I couldn't change what happened, and I was forced to, yeah, I was forced to go back to correct some errors. This is so beautiful. This. Yeah. Morning, morning, morning. Yes, I try to protect people's, privacy. But I hope, yeah, they're very curious here. I mean, they see me with the dog, some lady with something on her head, and a dog. you know, I know I stand out, but it's all good. The people here are overall very, very, very nice. I like the people here. I've said that numerous times. They're real. They're real people. I may not understand certain things that happen. And yes, it can get me angry, be honest. But overall, you know, there are angels. I think every place that man, Alphonse, he served as my personal guardian angel. Oh, I kid you not, people. Yeah, he served as my personal angel, guardian angel. And I'm forever grateful. See, that's what life is about. Like sometimes things happen. And sometimes you may not know why you feel compelled to help someone. You may be personal, the angel, guardian angel of a situation. And, you know, and don't worry always about so-called payment, things will even out itself. And the payment of gratitude that you'll get in the future. How I feel. That's how I truly feel about things. So so today is that anniversary that I left, and it's about 6:20 a.m. Rwanda time, and this is around the time that I was at the airport, discovering I don't have a ticket, my debit card doesn't work, and I'm stuck there. And Alphonse to my rescue. He came to my rescue. Yeah, I'm just watching lavender. The sling is kind of pulling downward, but I'm trying to keep him upward. That's what's happening. I'm gonna make sure he stays safe. Here, Lavi here. Say hello. He's lavender. He's a Pekingese. He's a Pekingese. And yeah, he's my surviving dog of the 3 that I had. They all 3 caught a bacterial infection, as I told you numerous times. And that bacterial infection is compromising his immune system and it's dropping his red blood cells. And that's ultimately what killed my 2 dogs. Lavender's on medication still. His dose was decreased, and in 1 month time, remember he had his teeth done? He had a teeth, so he had to have an extraction. And so he had to get blood work. And they said his blood was fine. Well, it's not fine anymore. So in 1 month, he got compromised again. His red blood cells went down. He's severely anemic. And I thought things were getting better, but things, he, what was that, a couple of days ago, or a week, we went, it was Saturday. We went for a nice little walk like today. He was actually walking. It was beautiful. And then when we get back, I noticed, hey, Marajo, you got the How are you, Marajo?
Murakomeye.
Oh, yes, good to see you.
Amakuru.
Ni meza yangu.
Ni meza cyane.
Yeah, good to see you.
Sawa sawa.
Yeah.
Ewe
Love it,
kabebe.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Namakuru. Ni meza cyane.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah. It's good to see you, Mama. Good to see you.
cyane.
Chani. Yeah.
Ego.
Yeah.
Ngo wagakubita ngo gusa. Ngo kambaye neza.
So everybody loves lavender.
Mm.
Yeah, good to see you. Bye-bye. Really great.
Yego. Ugiye he?
Yeah.
Ugiye. Ugiye no guca.
Yeah. Go there. Esporo.
Esporo. Muri siporo.
Esporo.
Sawa.
Yeah.
Sport.
Yeah. Mama.
None umunsi mukuru umwaka mushya.
I'm sorry.
Kumana.
Yegomana.
Mana ni nziza. Mana ni nziza.
I love you too. I love you too.
Hey.
Yeah.
Agakoko.
Yeah.
Ariko ntabwo ari kaka. Aka ni gato.
Yeah. Okay.
Natwe tugiye muri siporo.
Okay, Mama. Good to see you.
Sawa. Hey. Mwaka mushya.
Yeah. Yeah, you, Mama. Yeah, the people here are beautiful. Beautiful people. Yeah, beautiful. Hey. Morning. Yeah. Oh, the baby. The baby. Oh, the baby. Oh, the baby. Yeah, my baby. My baby. Ah, baby. Okay. Hey, morning. Did you YouTube?
YouTube?
TVB. Woo.
No.
Ah!
Don't take my picture.
Okay. Good to see you.
Yes.
Yeah, good to see you. So I go.
What?
I go. Bye.
Hey, I go.
Oh, yeah.
Where are you going?
Esporo.
Hey.
Esporo.
I'm suckling in support.
Ah,
Yes.
okay.
So bye.
Bye.
Let's go at job.
Bye.
Ay. Bye, Pepe. Ay, mami. Ay, yeah. Bye. Yeah. Those are my special people here. See that? See my vid. I don't have a big channel, and I didn't intend for anything to be big. YouTube was new to me. I did do this for therapy for me, my YouTube. I get to express myself. And that's all it was about, YouTube. And I call this Happy Street because of these people that I meet. Yeah. And you just, it's spontaneous. And you see the people. Yeah, it's now almost 6:30. Yes, I am early, and they're early too. I usually see them at 7 on the opposite end of the road there. Yeah. Hey. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Bye. Yeah. So yeah, you see, I meet all types of people, and I feel their love. I feel their love, people. And they, they, in their own way, send me their love, you know? And they're sincere. See, I like the people here on this road. These are down to earth people. Many of them are like farmers, but they're real people. And I feel that if I was in a need, I think they would help me, right? And I appreciate their heart, their love. This is Rwanda. And if you're friendly, they're friendly back, you know? And I used to be extremely shy. So when you're in Africa, you have to, you can't be too shy, you know? You have to learn how to speak up, you know? Yes, I'm on this road. Yeah, I've met some beautiful people here. There's some beautiful, beautiful people here. And as you see, I, so it was the grandmother, and I guess a child, another child, and then the daughter, and the daughter's baby, you know. Yeah, they're good on this road. I call this Happy Street. I'm sure it has an actual name, but they don't have like most of the places here. There is no address. But I discovered WhatsApp has an app on it that is called location. Like it's a button. Hello, morning, morning. It's a button you press. It's like on a iPhone, on the lower right, it has a plus sign. You press it, and then you see a button that says location. No, you gotta stay. You gotta stay here. He wants to get. But this is a hill, and he's severely anemic, Lavender. Yeah, I don't want that thing to cut his whimper like the 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 cloth is near his neck, and you know somebody could maybe press on his throat. That's why he started coughing. I just want him to stay in the sling. So yeah, so this is my special little road here. I love it. It's a dirt road. So yeah, this is my little journey here in Rwanda. Okay. Go through here. Yeah, I love it. I love nature. Love the nature walks. Boy, I know that, yeah, I'm breathing kind of hard. Yeah, it is a workout, but I like it. Oops. Okay. Oops. Sorry. I was pressing on the on the button, the volume. So, yeah, it's rainy season now. So, yeah, you have to mix the good with the bad. And I guess that's what life is all about. Life is about making decisions. Yeah, life is about making decisions. Not all our decisions are going to work, but you do the best you can with what you have. And sometimes you have to take risks. Okay? Yeah. I met an, I've been meeting a lot of wonderful people here. I'm still adjusting. And oh, look at that. I don't know how long. To be honest, I'm not sure how long I'll stay in Rwanda. You never know, I might stay here for the rest of my life. Anything could happen. Yeah, you're staying there. We'll be home soon. I'm gonna put him down for a moment. He might have to go, oh, okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay, thought he had to go pee pee or something. Yeah. Doctor said don't have him walk, you know. I just do it long enough so he can go pee pee, you know. Oh, okay, he's going. Yeah, life happens, people. Life happens. And you just, oh, good, his pooper looks better. Yeah, life happens. And some things you just can't help, you know. Good boy, Lavender. Okay, we'll put this. Sorry, let me just, something, it just take me a moment. Okay, Lavin, I don't want you to walk too much. Yeah, so that's why he had, oh, that's so sweet for you to say. Who's that? Luno, Leonardo da Vinci. Oh, Leonardo da Vinci. He spelled it different. Okay, that's really sweet of you. Thank you. You know, a good comment goes a long way. Thank you. You know, we all need a encouragement these days. I know I do. I know I do. And I needed that. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, yeah, that's lavender. Okay, I want to put him back in my sling. Okay, let me put my phone down. It's going to take me a few seconds. More than a second, okay. And then, I just have you sitting up though, okay? I do it that way, like that, okay? Yeah, I'll hold him like this, standing up. So he's standing. Yeah, people, that's it. Yeah, so his windpipe's not being compromised, you know? So I can have him stand up on it like that. See? So his feet are supported, and I have his hands. Yeah, so, your life, you never know what you're going to get sometimes. You can have everything planned, and then life happens. So I'm trying not to get too bent out of shape because things are going to happen. What else? Yeah, still catching my breath. Because Rwanda has hills. And that was one of the things that impressed me with Rwanda. I used to live on an island. I used to live in St. Thomas, and they had hills. I like Rwanda far more than St. Thomas. Well, I was young back then. I was in my 20s. Rwanda is more social. Again, it's not an island, but it has an island feel. It looks just like the Caribbean. Waraho. Iminga. My baby. Hello. Bye-bye. Yeah, the people are really nice. I like them. They're social. Again, it is a developing place, and so not all the infrastructures are here. And what I am learning, yeah, it's getting hot now. To unzipper. It's getting hot. Whew. Yeah, it's getting hot now. So it starts off cool, and then when the sun, see the sun is coming up. Isn't that beautiful, people? Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, it's beautiful here. I mean, it has a very island feel. It's tropics, but it's at a high elevation. Over, I think, 4,500 kilometers. Something like that, 41. Well, I forget, but it's high up. Either 4,500 feet or meters. Yeah, that's what meters. Yeah, if you're out of shape, come to a place like Rwanda. Rwanda, you will get in shape. Oh, wow. Yes, I like this. And I really hope. So, it's okay, baby. It's okay. Yeah, he wants to get out. My doctor said, his vet said, don't have him walk around. He's very anemic and he could collapse again. Yeah, he collapsed a week ago. I raced him to the vet. They did tests. He did an overnighter. And in one night, he lost 0.3 kilograms, which is equivalent to 0.66 pounds. So over a half a pound he lost in 12 hours. In 24 hours. So things can change rapidly here with his health. He was fine, seemed fine, and then we get up the next morning after our walk, carried him down the stairs, and then he's in the living room, and then he collapsed. Just went plop. His rear legs gave way, and he collapsed like a rag doll. Yeah. So he's severely anemic. They had to increase his dose, his meds. Yeah, life wants to take my dogs away from me. Life. I told a family member, I feel like I'm being punished. But they said, look, you know, that things happen. And, you know, he's getting older. He wants to get out. Yeah, he wants to go. But my doctor said, yeah, he's a very outdoorsy dog. But things are what it is. Oh, hey, maybe we'll go out later on today. There's a fantastic place here in Rwanda. It's a cafe. They have two. One that's family friendly for kids, and one is dog friendly. So I go to the dog friendly one. I ate there about 3 or 4 times. And the food is pretty good. I like their fries. They have these seasoned fries. It's a baked potato. And then they season it. And they have guacamole dip for it. And they make fantastic, I think it's called Indebo. Yeah, it's in Chigali. And yeah, I like them. Maybe we'll go there today, I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? I know. He wants to walk. And it's probably getting hot for him too. Yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, we'll be home soon. I love you, Lavin. And he probably needs water too. We'll be home soon. Look at that view. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty, people? Yeah, it was a lot happening this week. My kitchen got flooded. What was the other thing? Water pump dripping, leaking the water pump. What else? Oh, and they turned off the water. The water company turned it off. The electricity went out. When it rains, it pours here in Rwanda. You're almost home, baby. I don't want you to walk here. When we get to the street, because it's downhill, I'll have you walk then because it's downhill. We're almost home, baby. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. So I thank you, Rwanda, the good and the bad. I thank you for your hospitality. And this is my spirit journey. Yeah, someone else is coming up. Yeah, but what's that, baby? Whatever. What was that? Look at that. It's so beautiful here. Yeah, I don't know. I would at least like to fulfill my lease. I have 2 more years. Okay, okay. Yeah, I let him go. Because, see, if he's fighting you in your arms, he's going to work up a lot of energy, and that's going to exhaust him. So, okay. Okay. Yeah, I got to go with the flow. If he's fighting you, he's going to wear himself out quicker. So, and again, if I see anything happening, just scoop him up. Yeah, yeah. Life, life is happening, people. And for whatever reason, these things happen to me. I spoke to a family member and I shared with them that when the things happened to my girls, my girl doggies, I felt like, well, oh yeah, I remember that sometimes reality, the system, they want to protect you actually. That, like, if I stayed in America and if there was an evacuation, I wouldn't have been able to leave with my 3 dogs. I couldn't leave. So sometimes when you lose something, it's for your protection because the system knows what's going to happen in the future. Carajo. The system knew what was going to happen. And even here, the system knew what's going to happen here. Had a pee-pee again. And the person agreed. They said, I think that's the reason. There was no reason why it happened. And here, his life is being compromised again, my dog. And the outcome I have to accept. Sometimes I can't fight. I'm trying to keep him alive. It's costing me a fortune. And maybe life is telling me, Azalea, you have to wing it alone. Some things are going to be happening and you can't travel with these dogs. They're my babies. This is my family. I had them for almost 12 years, or 11 and a half years. My girls I had for 14. Okay, he's going potty again. Okay, good boy. Have to put down the phone again. Hold on. Sorry about that. Had to go potty again. So, yeah, I'm trying my hardest to keep him alive. Whatever's going to happen, it's going to happen. I wanted to at least share with him. Yeah, I wanted to at least share with him. Because Lavender, my dog here, he is a sporty dog. He loves nature. And I wanted him to experience that in Africa. But yeah, so it is what it is. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? It's absolutely beautiful. So, yeah, there's a go again. So people, I'm not going to stay much longer on the phone here. This is a live stream. But yeah, today is December 14, 2024, and the time now is 5 minutes to 7 in the morning. I want to just give my thanks to Rwanda. Thank you for all the people that helped me along this way. And thank you. Until next time, okay? Peace, love, and joy to you all. Bye-bye.